Before we get started, I want to quickly let you know that we are doing a massive crypto giveaway that is exclusive only to our YouTube subscribers. So one of you will have the opportunity to win over £10,000 worth of prizes. We're giving away a 13-inch MacBook Pro, a Ledger X for you to store your cryptos. We're also putting £1,000 worth of Bitcoin direct into your trading account and giving away a lifetime membership to our online training program, yourcryptoclub.com, which is a comprehensive and easy to follow online course and support, which has all of our proven money making strategies. And lastly, an opportunity to attend our live virtual crypto mastery workshop, where you'll learn how to invest your money safely and securely with our low risk and highly profitable strategies. All you have to do to enter is hit the subscribe button and you'll automatically be entered into this giveaway. All the terms and conditions are in the description box below. We wish you the best of luck. Go ahead and subscribe now. And without any further ado, let's get started with today's video. Welcome everybody to this week's Trades of the Week, where myself, Marcus de Maria, and my head trader, Dennis Sahlström, are going to be taking you through what we did last week and whether we have profited or not. And we have. So you go and have a look in just a moment. But also we've got some amazing stocks for you going both long and short, and some incredible cryptos. I mean, what is going on in the crypto market? You will find out. There's some big announcements coming up you need to be aware of. And we got a real cracker of a VCA, value cost averaging stock for you to invest in as well. So let's get started. So Dennis, let's have a look at some of the stocks from last week. Let's see whether we made some profits or losses. What's the first one?
Right, the first one is Nova Gold Resources.
Very good. We were short on this one with the stop order to take us in. Nice risk-reward ratio. That actually looks more like a, I mean, just from the eyes, looks like a 1 to 3.5 maybe.
Yeah,
Let's have a look.
yeah. And with the potential to go lower even. But, you know, the market didn't like us this time around, so it did take us in. Just briefly, and then boom, took us out the day after, basically.
Yeah, there was a recent high there, which was dangerously close, but we don't know whether we could have got the risk. If we would have put our stop loss above that high that Dennis is pointing to there, then, you know, would we have gotten that risk-reward ratio? Difficult one, that one. Difficult one. Is that one of your famous learnings, Dennis?
Yeah, one of the famous learnings for sure. So it's sometimes, so when you have the stop loss and entry price very close, well, you make more money if it goes in your direction, but it's a little bit more risk. So it could be worth reusing these recent highs and put your stop loss there just to be a little bit safer. Might be worth
When you say it's a little bit more risk, can you quantify that? Because we only risk 1% of our portfolio.
Of course, yeah, it's not more risk portfolio-wise, but you will be stopped out many more times because it might just go up, take you out, and then down, as we see in this example.
Absolutely.
So no, you're not risking more of your portfolio, fortunately.
All right, very good. Okay, so that's a minus 1%. What about the next one?
Yeah, next one is EAF, also a short one we added. And there we actually took that in consideration, and we put the stop loss over this whole consolidation area.
Oh, wow. It's almost like we engineered this in order that we could learn something here. This is amazing. Okay.
Yeah,
so what happened?
Yeah, and obviously this is going down and we're in profit because we applied that technique.
Obviously. Okay, fantastic. So let's see what happens to that next week. Any more for this week?
But this is interesting though, because if we would have put our stop loss closer, this would have worked. And now we might have been up 2 or 2.5% if we would have put that stop loss over just this recent high.
I'd rather be safe.
Right?
I'd rather be safe.
Yeah, rather be safe than sorry. I agree.
Absolutely. All right, very good.
We have some other ones we're in, like Electronic Arts, we have Shopify, we have Spotify. We're up around 1% on all of them, some even 2%. So make sure you check your portfolios, but they're around the same price as they were last week. So we do have some new ones for this week, though.
All right, so before we do that, let's have a look at the market. So basically, over the last 5 months or so, the equity market or the funds have got an absolute record influx. So people are pushing up the market. And of course, it is very, very high. I feel like I've been saying this for years. And so therefore, you know, be careful about a pullback here. You know, Deutsche Bank saying they expect a 6 to 10% pullback over the next few months. I would also advise caution, which, as usual, you can probably finish my sentence, means we need to be both what? Long
Long
and
and
short.
short.
Very good. So, Dennis, what have you got for us this week?
Yeah, so we do have one company that has amazing fundamentals, a strong company, Mr. Cooper Group, and looks very juicy at the moment. So you might be able to see here that we got into this yesterday, but it is around the same price. So look what happens today. Maybe we get a small pullback so you guys can get in around the same price. But even though you would look at it as a Buffalo today, you would get a good risk reward ratio on this.
Yeah, very good. It's got several bounces there. Let's see what happens. Very good. Yeah, I mean that risk reward ratio looking really good. That looks almost like a 3.5. Okay, what else do we have?
Yeah, and since we are in so many longs already, I wanted to add one or two shorts there. Now, this looks dangerously close to the other one we looked at.
It looks exactly the same. So this is another gold company. Now, this is really interesting, Dennis, because you're looking to short this one here. You can see 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Hopefully, this is the 6th bounce here on this vertically falling Buffalo. But if we're expecting the market to turn down, generally speaking, gold in the past kind of tends to go up. But are you seeing that correlation has, is no longer continuing? Is that why you're doing this?
Yeah, it's so interesting you say that, because if we look back at 2009, they crashed there. Yeah, gold did have a massive run up, but that was after a crash. So usually all the equities, when we have a correction in the market, usually most of the equities go down because this is a company. And if money goes out of companies, that includes gold miners short term. So I think they will be affected the same way as the regular stocks.
Very good. So this is a company, a mining company, as opposed to an ETF of several or even gold itself. Okay, very, very good. Okay, what else do you have for us?
Yeah, the last one is Sempra Energy. Looks like a very good. We love volatility here. This just moves up and down a lot, which is great.
Really nice. Really nice pattern. Yeah, absolutely. And we're looking for to short this one as well. You've got a minimum of 1, 2, 3, coming up to the 4th one now. That's a pretty long candle, Dennis, but I still think that it gives us that risk-reward ratio we're looking for.
Yes, it does give us a risk reward ratio, and we're looking to do the stop loss over the highest point here because it's telling us it has been there before. So we need to be a little bit careful here, learning from the lesson before. So just take a little bit safer. And I would like to get a smaller candle touching. But this candle looks like a reversal.
I knew you were going to say that. Absolutely.
But
Dennis's famous red short candle. Yes.
But if we look back here on the other bounces, you see that we have similar candles when it has reversed. So it looks like it might be happening again, but we will see. We will find out.
We will see. Any more on that?
No, this is it for the Buffaloes this week.
Fantastic. So let's see what happens to those opportunities. Remember, always allow the price to get you in. Don't just buy something now or sell short. Use a stop order, not a stop loss, a stop order to enter and allow the price to take you in. All right. All right. So let's have a look to see what is happening in the crypto market. And let's start by looking at what profits we've made since last time. While Dennis shows us that, I have to say, the markets really have been going up, which is absolutely incredible for everybody's portfolio. Bitcoin, yes, we did say, I mean, Dennis showed us this rising wedge last time. Would you call it that, rising wedge? Normally what happens is that if it then closes above that high there, that's a really, really strong signal. And it's getting towards the end now, so it should break out. So I'm feeling very bullish on this.
Yeah, no, same here. I'm feeling very bullish as well, but obviously nothing is certain. So make sure you follow the strategies, of course. That's very important.
Absolutely, absolutely. Okay, so since last week?
Yeah, since last week.
It's been a little bit of altcoin season. Would you agree that a lot of the alternative coins to Bitcoin have really been going up?
Yes, some of them I would say last week, absolutely. Especially if we have a look at XRP is one example. We looked at that last week as well. And last week it was around 80 cents, but now it just continued higher. And some other altcoins as well, for sure. We have, make sure you look at your portfolios. We can't just show you hundreds of coins, but we have Decentraland. We a lot of the cryptos, we have Tesos. Some of them has really gone up quite a bit. So make sure you do have a look at all of these.
Yeah, so this is XRP. I mean, at the moment, Dennis and I, we are in disagreement here because of the XRP SEC, the Securities Exchange Commission dispute, I think that getting into this is a little bit speculative, which is fine if that's what you want to do. There's not really a strategy. So for me, yes, I have got XRP and I'm not selling them, but I'm not entering. I'm not buying any more. I think you did a trade, did you not? And then you got out.
Yeah,
Tell us about
exactly.
that.
I made a trade. I mean, we did buy down here, as I explained last week, with our CCA strategy. I bought all the way down, and now I'm selling all the way up as well. But when we broke this high, I entered as a breakout trade. So around 80, 85 cents, I entered as well. So I've doubled that now. And obviously, I don't know. It's just one of those times when it's played out. So, but I've risen my stop loss on that now, and I'm taking some out.
You're such a trader, Dennis. You're such a trader. But that's good. You got to take advantage of these things. And I think if you double your money within, a week and a half to 2 weeks, I think that's good in anybody's book. For me, this little victory that they had, do you want to quickly talk about that?
Yeah, absolutely. So, I mean, it's a small victory, I would say, but the thing is, the community for XRP is very positive, and that's of course spurs and drives the market higher. But what happened was that the SEC wanted to have too much out of the founders, too much information, and the attorneys for XRP made the SEC take a step back because they're overreaching, a massive overreach.
Yeah. So it's like a moral victory,
Yeah.
and it's gone up, but they haven't settled yet. It's still ongoing. So therefore, and news is going to move this. So for me, I think it's time to take a little bit of profit on that. Okay,
Absolutely.
what else?
Absolutely. Yeah. Then we had Engine Coin as well. We bought last week at minus 22%.
All right, what happened?
Yeah, we're currently up around 28%.
Ooh, and it went up a lot more. You can see that, probably around 50% at some stage.
We were almost up 100% on this.
Oh, 100%. So that would have been time to milk the cow.
Almost 4.
You'd call this like a big cap now, right? So we're probably looking at what, 50% gain before we take anything?
Yeah.
So should we have taken some profit there, do you think?
We should have, but I think we will be able to do that next week. So we could save the cow on this, but if you had your orders in, which we do suggest you do, you have your limit order to take profit. If you did that, you would have taken out a little bit of profit.
Yeah, you got to watch these cryptos. They go up and down quite fast. Okay, what else do we have?
We do have one. We looked at the 9th of March, which is cake. This is pancake coin. We do like our cakes, and Marcus has been eating a lot of cakes. So this is up 100%.
Yeah. Whoa. Hey, that means we are going to milk the cow, Dennis. 1, 2, 3, and
moo.
That's probably the worst. That's the worst, however. All right, so we're going to take some profit off the table, which is always a good thing to do when it's high. Remember, you like to buy low and sell high. Don't forget that, peeps. Okay, what else?
Yeah, but that's it for the kind of the recap of what's been going on the last couple of weeks. But I want to say this, that we have gone over a lot of cryptos over the last weeks, and some of them have just continued high, but we can't show you hundreds of cryptos each time. So some of them potentially have even made profits that we're not looking at. So make sure you look over your portfolios, and you will probably have some more profits to take as well.
We are definitely in a bull market, so make sure that you are looking on a daily basis. We suggest just 20 minutes a day, but please do that. Now, we've got some crypto news here. Revolut, you might know, the international online bank with 50 million customers, has decided to expand its crypto offering, to Australia and 49 states in the US. It's also added new cryptos here, for example. I mean, I'm really surprised at this, I have to tell you. Let's see whether we're looking at some of these as well. So it's got Bitcoin and Ethereum. People have been buying it on there because that really expands the market. Again, it's an institution, if you like, that's offering this, which is amazing. But, Cardano, I would have said, yeah. Okay, Uniswap, okay. Synthetic, okay. Yearn Finance, I would have said, UMA. Bancor, really? I mean, I got in a Bancor during the ICO back in 100 years ago. Filecoin, which is one that I just was meant to get into, but I keep forgetting, and for some reason it just keeps going up. Loopring, what? Numeraire, what? The Graph, it's a good one, but it's like, why these ones? Why these? Orchid. Dennis, I don't even, what does Orchid do? I haven't got a clue. That's OXT. And Tezos, which I would have said yes. Tezos, one of the big ones. And EOS. EOS hasn't done anything for years. It's just languishing away since it raised like $4 billion a few years back. This is a real strange mixture here, I have to say. I mean, personally, which ones of these do you think we should have a look at?
Yeah, so I think we should have a look at a few of these. And like Marcus said, it's a bit of a surprise that they have done just those. But there is another one as well, which I think we will have a look at. And that is the first one would be Theta. And that the rumor here is that Coinbase might be adding Theta. And Theta is also soon, they postponed it a bit, but launching their mainnet 3.0. So they're upgrading their entire system. And we have been speaking about Theta before, but it's now down 20%. I think it's a great entry point if you're not in Theta.
Of course it is, because I watched it go up, trying to get in, never could. And then when it fell, I got in, and since then it has not moved, which is amazing. So I'm really glad that Coinbase is adding Theta. Thank you, Coinbase, for that. Let's hope it goes up. But listen, the main news really is, and then we'll get back to the coins that Revolut is adding, is that Coinbase is having its IPO tomorrow.
Yes.
And really, if you just quickly, I don't know whether you can quickly do this on the hoof, but have a look at BNB, because the Binance token, of course, of all the other exchanges, there's Coinbase, but there's Binance, there's KuCoin, etc., and their coins have been going up massively. I mean, if you have a look at this, where was it? Was it around $8 when I wanted to get in again? But then, just a few months later, it is at like over $500.
It's incredible.
$500. And my account, I don't know whether you can show my account there, but I'm up 27,000% on my BNB. I'll repeat that because I can't believe it myself. 27,000%. I have never done that before. 27,000%. I want to say that again because it sounds so good. No, I won't. Okay, so Binance Coin, that is one. Oh, I see it's dropped now, which is interesting because the Coinbase IPO is tomorrow. I would have thought it would have carried on a little bit.
I would say it has carried on quite a bit, to be honest. I mean,
yeah, it has. It has that. Okay. Let's have a look at some of these. So, which ones from Revolut? Did you want?
Yeah. So the ones from Revolut, I would say the two is Filecoin. It's down 32% at the moment. There's more that are interesting, but some of them has not fallen down enough. But Filecoin is one, down 32% at the moment.
Yeah. By the way, I didn't finish my train of thought. My train of thought, of course, was that Coinbase is not the largest, but if it's going to be valued at its initial public offering tomorrow at 100 billion, and Binance is bigger, says, well, then my coin should be worth a lot more then, and so that's why people are, and all the other exchanges are their coins are going up as well. Okay, so on Filecoin, I could get my entry point. I could actually get into this coin, right, at minus 32%. Holy moly! So let's see what happens there in the next few weeks. And do we have anything else?
Yeah, the last one is SNX as well, Synthetics. Also a DeFi coin in decentralized finance, down 34% from the high. Looks like it's consolidating a bit now for the next leg up if Bitcoin continues higher as well. So I think this is a great entry point.
Very interesting. Please do make sure you do your own research. Just because Revolut is offering it doesn't mean it's a good coin. But what it does mean is that more people are going to get exposed to this because they've got 15 million customers. And that's the trend. That's the trend. So it is a good thing to see. Do your research. Use it as a springboard. Say, this is a good one. I think that's it, isn't it, for cryptos this week?
Yeah, that's it.
All right, very exciting news. Let's see what happens to Bitcoin. And of course, all the other altcoins will follow that. Okay, so Dennis, let's have a look at see what's happening with our VCA strategy. Value cost averaging strategies, of course, is our investment strategy.
Yeah, so we looked at Apple last week. We're up 4%. So we said, just keep this as a longer term, but now we're up 10%. So we're getting there.
All right. Remember, on this strategy here on the VCA, we're looking for 15%. 15% at that stage. What would we do, Dennis? We
milk the cow. No, we take the profits.
We don't.
Faster. No, we'll put a stop loss.
What do we do?
We put a stop loss on it.
We do not take our profits.
No, we take a stop. I got confused. I thought you wanted to milk the cow.
Yeah, no. Okay. So I'm not going to let you live that one down for a while. So we are not going to take profits. What we're going to do is we're going to put a stop loss right underneath it and let it run. Because if you look at it, it's still got some way to go. But we're not yet there. We're not there yet. Okay, what else since last week?
We looked at AG as well. AG is a silver company, a great silver company, a silver mining company, down 32% from its high. And
That's what we got in. Let's have a look.
Yeah, what we got in. Yeah, and now up 7%. This line here is when we. So it's getting there. Yeah.
Getting there. Yeah. Okay, we're up a little bit there, which is nice. You know. And by the way, you know, some of you might be saying, you know, why are you still doing this when we've got cryptos? You have to diversify. You can't put, or you don't know what's going to happen with cryptos. You do not know. Okay,
no,
so
what might happen is the crypto market goes into a bear market and silver all of a sudden explodes, and then we make 1,000% on AG. Who knows what's going to happen? Yeah, I agree.
1,000%. Oh, okay.
We will see.
Good. All right. Anything else since last week?
Yeah, we have Square as well. Square Inc. Was down 26%. We were up 10% last week.
Yeah, what a great company, great management, really into, you know, cryptos. You know, it's another way to play cryptos, by the way, people. You know, what you can do is get into these companies that are taking advantage of cryptocurrencies, right? But this is just a normal company on the stock exchange. You don't have to get into cryptos. Up 25%. Oh, hold on a moment. Time to...
we put a stop loss. We do that. However, we're going to. I think are we gonna take profits since it's VCA?
Yeah, we got to milk that cow. Milk that cow.
But
okay,
if you're more advanced,
but
if you're more advanced, you put a stop loss underneath, obviously, and you can do 1% below the last candle. Could do that.
Yeah. Let's do that, and then let's see. And what that means is that, you know, we allow it to continue, but if it comes down and takes us out, that's fine as well. Okay, don't be greedy, but allow it to go. What do we have? Do we have anything else from last week, or?
No, that's it. The other ones haven't. Right. They're not up enough, right? We're showing you a few of them, but yeah.
Exactly. We're only showing you the ones that have actually moved. If they haven't, then the ones that have moved. All right, that's interesting. Okay, Jay, let's have a look at. I think you talked earlier about JD.com. Did you not?
Yeah, down 28% at the moment, which is good. I think we have spoken about it a couple of weeks ago, but it is a great company.
And on a support, right? Nice support as well.
And on a support, yeah.
Whoa,
it's a great one to get an entry point in. Yeah.
Good fundamentals, it looks like here. Double-digit revenue growth every quarter, going back several years, consistently profitable. They reported better than expected fourth quarter results, 18% up from a year ago. Annual active customer accounts, which, you know, is very important for them, soared by 30% to 471 million active customers.
Yeah.
Holy moly.
Yeah, they have thrived during COVID, and also it's they have, I think they have over almost 100 blockchain patents as well.
Oh, so that's and that's therefore likely to be on our crypto list. Obviously, one of the 5 ways of making money, as well as, you know, trading cryptos, investing in cryptos, staking cryptos, and buying in at the ICO, the initial coin offering, is getting into, like I said before, public companies that are taking advantage of the blockchain. So it sounds like they're on cue. But, you know, you just said something, because I was about to say this sounds like a no-brainer for the VCA strategy, but you just said something. You just said that they thrived during COVID. But are we not coming towards the end of COVID now? So what's going to happen?
Yeah, it's a good one. So, I mean, it is they do almost everything online and digitalized. A lot of their business is like that. And I think even though we do come out of COVID, I think that's still the trend. I don't think people are gonna just go to stores. Yeah, exactly. Yeah. So I think they know
I'm buying more on Amazon, I think, than I've ever bought. I mean, just because, you know.
Just because. Exactly.
I don't know. Okay, very, very good. All right, so that one there, we're going to get into that one, and let's see what happens over the next few weeks. So let's have a look at the trading results. Okay, so on the 13th of April, stocks, we are with the Buffalo, we took a loss. So therefore, 1% off our entire portfolio. So we're only up 21% on our entire portfolio since September. On our total portfolio. On the VCA, we did clock a gain though. So another 20% added there on the money invested. We're up 300% on that, which is good. On cryptos, on the CCA, nothing's changed. We're still up 350% on our money invested. And on the small cap, we added 20% because we sold some cake, which is amazing. So we're now up 800% on our money invested. So if you want to have those kind of results, or just find out what it means or what you need to do or whatever, just comment below and say, yes, please, I'm interested in education, or education, please, or whatever. And then we will direct message you. Please don't leave your number or anything like that, because you'll have all the scammers contacting you. So please don't do that. And when we contact you, remember, it's going to be from the official channel. Okay, it's not going to be anybody else pretending. It's going to be from the official channel. Very, very important indeed. So again, if you want to get these kind of results and you want to learn and take control of your own finances, then please comment below and we will contact you directly. So I hope that you enjoyed the trades of the week. And please do comment below, very importantly, about do you agree or disagree with anything that we have said? I mean, what do you think about some of the stocks that we've been looking at, both longs and shorts, and also the cryptos? I mean, I was so surprised by the announcement from Revolut of some of these coins. What do you think? You know, like, what's Orchid? I mean, I'm going to have to do some research now. So please do comment below. And also, you know, JD.com. Do you think it's a good one or not? Also, look, do comment below as well and let us know whether you are actually using us as a springboard to do your own research and what results that you have been getting. Okay, so please go ahead and comment below. Please also, if you have a second, just like us if you enjoyed this week's episode, and make sure that you hit the subscribe button so you don't miss out on what Dennis and I are getting into on a weekly basis. And again, use us as that springboard to do your own research. So go ahead and subscribe now, and we will see you next week.